This episode is sponsored by Makeup Charlize on Instagram and on TikTok. A self-taught makeup artist for 7 years, specialized in eyebrows, natural face, beads, and full coverage glam. Send her a DM or an email. Go ahead so you can get that face beat right on up, honey. Get that natural look to look flawless. That's Makeup Charlize. Go ahead, get that face beat.
Ain't that DJ Chose over there? Look like DJ Chose.
I have a cousin that's 32. She has a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old daughter. And them girls, they don't speak. And when I say they don't speak, like when we were kids, we were raised to, you go in the house, you speak to everybody, regardless if you like them or not. You hug everybody, whether you like them or not, whether you're comfortable with them or not. My cousin's like, I'm not making my girls do that. They know that they don't like you. For whatever reason, they can express why they don't like you. They can express what you have done to them to hurt them. They can tell. They might not be comfortable with telling you, but they're gonna tell me. And if they come to me and say, "Mama, I don't like this person for this reason," I'm not gonna force you to sit up in their face and hug them. We have family functions, and I'm in Dallas. They're in Houston. I will drive all the way down to the family function. Hug my big cousin, and I'm like, "Where the girls? Her boys will be there," but I'm like, "Where the girls?" Oh, they said they don't fool with them, these people. And I'm like, nobody. And they like, well, you come over to the house. Like, they hang with you. They talk to you. But ain't this, they not fooling with her. Ain't this, they not fooling with her. This cousin, they made a pass at her. This person, don't make her feel comfortable. This person. And so, she is like, I allow my kids to express that because her mama didn't. Yeah. Our parents and, aunts and uncles and all of that, we didn't have a say as a kid. We wasn't able to express ourselves without being attitude or disrespectful or so on and so forth. And so when them girls say mama no, she don't question it. Why you don't want to go over there? Why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? Like this summer we went to the swimming pool and they were like, I was down there, they were like, well, we need new swimsuits. And she was like, why y'all just got new swimsuits? And they were like, yeah, but we got 2 pieces, like such and such boyfriend gonna be here. So
and that's
ridiculous. So like to keep me from having to swim in shorts, feeling like I need to be in shorts. Not that nobody, touched them or, came up to me or anything. But just because like I feel like I don't like the way he be looking. I feel like I don't like the conversation that we had around us because we got bodies in our family. The teenagers do, the little kids do. And so if, like, to me, they run to me, they hug me, they kiss me, they call me, all of that. But if somebody else come along and be like, hey, they'll be like, no. Like the 12-year-old, especially the 12-year-old, she'll be like, no, not you. And she was saying right there to your face, and they'd be like, hey, because I remember 4 years ago, when talking about my skin, and stuff like that. And so my cousin is like, seriously, they asked her, like, why do you let them act like that? Why do you let them say whatever they want to say? Of course, I don't need to cuss. Yeah. But, she just like, because we were silent as kids. As kids, we had to do what our parents told us to do. And I'm not going to box my kids in. And so I'm extremely respectful of that because they are, like, building their own paths of what they will tolerate at a young age. And so I fuck with it.
Yeah, that's good, though. That's real good. But and then in instances like that too, though, a lot of parents be hurt and they say and do stuff around. I'm not saying that this with your cousin, but I see it in my family, and I have cousins, like little cousins that's like that too. But it's because their mama was hurt, and their mama say stuff around them, and their mama would bring up old stories that this person did. So now when the kids buy that person or they buy a cousin and they say the similar things that mama said when they acting like that, and then that's when the level of, oh, y'all don't fool with them like that. But do you not fool with them, or is it because your mama don't fool with them? And that's the thing in our community for sure. Parents are hurt. And that's where that child trauma come in, and they project it on their kids. At that point, you making your kid not sociable to this world, and you got like my kids are like day and night. I got a 13-year-old and I got a 7-year-old. My oldest one, I already knew my oldest one was gonna be like that because how I carried him. Mm-hmm. I carried him in anger. I carried him where I fought and stuff like this. So I knew my oldest one was gonna be two ways. He was either gonna be a fighter or he was gonna be silent. He's silent. He don't talk. He talk to who he want to talk to. He's closed off. But my little one, my little one, that was a happy pregnancy. That was everything was perfect. And that's my kid, so my kid is open. But what I don't do is I don't project my childhood trauma onto my kids. I let them be who, same way. I let them be who they want to be. But at the same time, I don't speak bad on my parents around me for the stuff they did to me. Mm-hmm. I don't speak bad about their dads. I don't speak bad about my grandparents, my uncles, stuff. I don't say nothing around my kids about family members who did stuff to me. Yeah. None of that. Because I want them to have their own reaction to those people. But a lot of people in our community do that. Especially women. Yeah. Women are the biggest ones. They'll say all this stuff about somebody. If they have daughters, they make their daughter into that. And then at that point, sometimes that is disrespectful.
But do you think it's because that as women, we are the prominent caregivers of the kids, and so a lot of times that the kids are with us, and that, not saying that it's an excuse, we should ask them, a lot of times the kids are with us, so they happen to be around our conversation a lot because they're with us.
Yeah, she gotta watch what she say though around kids. Because especially with a girl, because boys is kind of It's sometimes they pick it up, sometimes they don't. The boys kind of be in their own world and having boys and being a girl and having a mama who did it. I don't have my mama to me now. If I talk to my auntie, my auntie do not get along. But she can't tell you why. That's the thing. My mama cannot tell you why she don't like her sister. She just don't like her sister. And if I talk to my auntie, and me and my auntie don't even talk on the phone, y'all, it's crazy. Somebody said that I like a picture on Facebook or something, and someone like my sister said. My mom be like, oh, you talking me to my sister. And I was, I don't know what you talking about. But she did us like that as kids, though. She would tell us all the best stuff my aunties did and stuff like this. So being kids, we like, I ain't real like this. She did that and the other. We was thinking that. And like my aunties stay in Houston. My mom the only one that's here. So it's kind of like we did go for holidays. It's kind of like we sidelined. But I was kind of like, comfortable. Yeah. So it's kind of like we hear that and growing up, I'm different than my sister. Like, it's crazy because my kids are kind of like me and my sister. My sister, she a little thrown off because she had like my mom. But me, I'm the one who come to every family function. Once I became an adult, I said, I'm going to figure out everybody for myself. Yeah, that's it. And then I'm going to see what their relationship needs to be. Because growing up, my mama did that. It's like, my mama want me to have certain friends because she felt like it took away from her being my friend. So it was like she projected certain things onto me. And it was like, they let us be outspoken. We could cuss in the house. Like, we could do stuff like that. They didn't care what we did like that. It's just, they lived off of what you do here, you're not gonna do it outside. Like, that's how they was. But it's like, that messed me up too. Because then when I went to school, I was talking to them teachers how I talk to y'all. Or I was talking to this person, I treat this person, how, like that. But it's like in our community, it's just like our parents, both my parents was hurt, they had fucked up childhoods. But in their mind, they didn't. It's like when they tell me stories, I'm like, damn, yeah, messed up childhood. My daddy is one of the younger ones with 13 kids. And my grandfather didn't believe in like talking to your kids. They beat them. Yeah. They beat them. So what you think he did to us? They beat the shit out of us. They thought that it was normal. Yeah. They thought that was normal and it wasn't normal. And then my mama comes from a family where her mama gave hugs to her great uncle and they raised her. And then he died, and then the woman that raised her, who she calls her mother, she would work nights, and then my uncle, who he was gay, he would beat on my mama. And because he was jealous of her. So she didn't like when she was, it's like he fucked with her. He fucked with her. So then she would do the same shit to us, but she would do it verbally. She would do stuff verbally to us. Like she didn't have, like her siblings, all her siblings were separated. So it's like when they did all get together, it was like I don't know how to act with my other 3 sisters because I ain't with them. You know, I just know my mama kept them, but let me and my brother go with these people. So when me and my sister are together, it's like she don't want us to be like this.
Oh wow.
So it's like you tell her something and then tell me something so we can clash. And I'm like, nah, I be telling my sister, I'm like, she's good. And my sister thinks the world of my mom, and I'm like, you don't see it, but it's cool. You know, like I see, and I know, I identify it, but you know, my mama knows that she can't tell me certain things. She goes straight to her. So it's kind of like women, like they do that. And then my daddy, he just, I don't know. My daddy still deal with a lot of trauma. Like my parents went through a separation. And what was so crazy to me, and it made me look at my mama very differently. Because my dad is a good man, but he had a good husband, and he wasn't a good father. You know, it's a difference. It's a difference.
Especially being in the house and seeing you.
Yeah. And it's like when people would tell me like, oh, you come from a 2-parent household. Yeah, but you know we've been doing that household. I know we've been doing that household. It's like we do a lot of stuff called bitches and hoes and stuff like that. But it was normal because that's how his daddy did his sisters, and that's how they did each other. So it was kind of like, you did that to us, you know, you would hit us in the face and do little stuff to us like that. And then it's kind of like, now when I say stuff to him, like, oh, I ain't do that, I ain't do this, and we're like, yeah, you did that. And then when I heard stories about what his daddy did to them, I'm like, okay,
it makes sense.
Now I see. And then I'm like, I told him that. I was like, Dad, you a good man, but you wasn't a great father. Yeah. He was just like, oh, number one thing he said to me, and that's another thing in our community for sure. He said, oh, I gave you everything you needed. I bought you this. Yeah, I bought you this. I clothed you. I fed you. And I was like, Daddy, you wasn't there for me. Like, anytime, I kid you not, my daddy will only fool with me when it came to sports.
That's usually how it is. That's usually how it is.
That was it. That man didn't fool with me outside of nothing else. He never came to a school performing. Only thing he came to that was of the school was my graduation.
Wow. Well, at least your daddy made that. My dad, so he said that he thought it was the next weekend.
See?
His wife came.
Wow.
His wife came. Same house, different. He said she didn't tell him that's where he was going. I was like,
yeah, see,
so do you allow your kids to have a relationship with your dad?
Yeah, I do. Because and the reason why I do is because for one, they're boys and they don't have their daddy.
Okay.
So their daddy is not there. I'm my dad's only kid, but he raised my sister. Me and my sister are 10 years apart.
Okay.
So my dad been with my sister since she was 5. So it's like that's the only daddy she knows. So it's like he only had 2 girls. So it's kind of like now here I am with 2 boys. My sister has no kids. So it's like if that's the route you want to go, think better. You know, really, he fucked with my kids, but not like that. Like I showed people said to me a lot that I show my baby boy more love, and I do, because the oldest one, he get all the love from everybody, and the little one is kind of like, because he acts so much like me, they be like, oh, you bad, you this and you that. But the oldest one, he quiet, but he sneaky. So it's like, he do more stuff than that. That little one just don't do it in your face. Yeah. And I respect that one, and I just behind my back. And he'll tell you, he's just like, you ask him, well, why do you do it? I just do it. But the other one, he just won't say nothing. And so it's like, I tell my mama, man, she'll walk through water with sharks, deep blue sea type stuff for that oldest one. For that little one. So it's like this, but that's how it was with us. My sister, that's a whole family. And y'all praise her like nothing. And I ain't never been to jail, went to school, got a degree, maintained my job. I only had 2 apartments in my whole life since I've been gone from y'all, and I'm 33. So it's like I do, and I take care of my kids, do everything. Don't ask y'all for nothing. Y'all raising money, fuck up the most.
Because it's relatable.
Yeah,
It's relatable. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable. You know, it's like, it's familiarity. So it's like, I see myself in her. So she's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You, on the other hand, that's like, oh, she thinks she's better than. Because she's different. You know what I'm saying? Because you went to school. You know what I'm saying? And you did do that. So it's like, oh, I ain't gonna fool with her because she don't need me. You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with psychological trauma, it's more of like a feed off of each other type situation. It sounds like your mom and your sister feed off of each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is my daughter and she's like me, so I'm comfortable. You know, I did what I did with her and she's fine. I did what I did. Now you think you're better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's fucked up because I listen to people's situations and stories, and like I'm my dad's only child, but my mom got me and my other brother. I got one brother, and so like my mom is dumb, like, and I feel sorry, you know, when I hear. I know you probably don't want that, but I do, because my mom was the shit. Like she still is the shit. Like my son turned 16, and my mom gave me her car for him. Like, just shift the shit down here. And I was like, did she not? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, here you go. You ain't got to worry about nothing. And then, you know, my daughter, she has her temps. So we're going to start looking for her car. She don't get her license until next year. Okay? So my mom like, oh, we're going to look for her car in December because that's when people usually get rid of their cars, you know, get new cars. It's like, what the fuck? Like, she don't even get her freaking license until next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so then my son, he and his feelings like, oh, well, she's going to have a car before she turns 16. And so my mom like, well, you shut the fuck up because I gave you a car as soon as you got your license. So it's like, to hear that, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my brother, like, we cool. Like, my mom sold her property. I hope, gosh, she'll never see this because she's going to kill me. But, like, my mom, she does property investments, right? Like, she sold one of her apartment complexes and literally gave me my brother money. Like, that ain't got shit to do with us. That was your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was like, I'm giving y'all money and this is what y'all need. And I was there. So it's like, I feel bad when I hear other women who either don't have like especially when I deal with little kids, you know, whose parents either died in foster care or something like that. Because it's like, damn, it's like I know the type of mom that I got, even at 36, 5 to 37. Like, if I call Janelle Sass right now, oh, she's on the next plane here. Like, no questions to fuck ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with me being here, she texted me, like, literally trying to check me because I love my daughter at home by herself. This motherfucker says she's alive now by herself. Like, what the fuck? She like, I DoorDashed her food because you didn't leave her nothing to eat. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's a refrigerator full of food. Like, what this? She just paid you. Now you gonna cuss me out? Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and that, like, and then my brother has 3 kids. He has 2 girls and a little boy. My nephew, my nephew got suspended from daycare a couple of days ago. Then my fucking 16 months, he got suspended from daycare for spitting and biting. You know what I'm saying? 16 months. 16 Yeah. And he got suspended. So I'm like, well, it's not his fault. He's still teething. I'm like, what the fuck it is his fault? Why is that not his fault? Like, yes, the fuck it is. I'm not the guy. So she's like, well, he was probably hungry. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, the nigga's almost. Yeah. So she's like, well, you know, so he stayed with her for a couple days. She was suspended. I'm like, first of all, that's embarrassing as fuck. That you got suspended from daycare. Look at her.
She owns 2 of them.
Yeah.
Your ass. That's the house with your wedding.
Because you in here biting a fucking skin off. Like, what is wrong with you?
Get the slop off your mouth.
Literally. And I feel like my mom, she's the best fucking grandma. Like, I can't even lie. Like, my brother's kids, like, even with my kids, like, before we moved here, like, my daughter, true story, when I moved here, I wasn't sure. I don't know nobody here. I have no family here. Nobody here. I came
Now
here.
you do.
Well, yeah, but I came here for a wedding, right? I came here for a wedding and I loved it. fuck, I'm moving to Texas. So I went back home, told my kids, like, hey, we moving to Texas. They're like, okay, it's cool, shit. Packed all our shit, but I told them, I don't want to bring y'all with me right away because I want to kind of get familiar with the area, let me get familiar. And my mom kept my kids for the first 6 months that I was here, just so I can make sure that I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I feel bad. Even though I know you probably don't want me to, but I just, it'd be like, damn, like, nah, I feel like I gotta give her some shit. Like, I gotta send her some flowers and shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, people they don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in our community, like, a dude that I was dating, he asked me one time, like, did I feel like we as black women favor our sons more than we do our daughters? And I was like, I had to think about it because literally you do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're comfortable. By the time I said, oh, my kids get cussed out equal. Shit, yeah. The favorites. My get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is because my mom didn't do that to us. Like, she gave us everything. Like,
I think we come from, I think in black people in general, we come from, sometimes we forget and let that you were able to catch your family, like your dad's history. But because a lot of times that we don't catch that, we don't be mature enough to be like, you know what, I see what's going on, or I know that your family or your parents do. You ignorant to the fact of your family history. Because there'll be a lot of generational curses that get passed down that we don't take the time to break the cycle. We just continue to pass down. Like you said, like, even just how we treat our kids to know people that we don't even know why they mad at them. You know what I'm saying? We just know, hey, you better not like them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it goes like this. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. But, like we were talking about that on one of the other podcasts, like about generational curses, how people just from how we eat, like a lot of people think that, a lot of black people are heavy set just because we eat gluttonly, but it's not. We came from back then where we didn't know where our next meal was coming from. And that got passed down from generation to generation. And where now someone still eat like that, where you look on any movie now, white folks get their plate at the end, and they go to their parents, they be like, I'm done eating, mom. And what they do? Okay, mom, throw it away. They go throw their food away. When you see any black movie, I'm done with it. You better sit your ass down until they plate off. Whether you full or not. Yeah, please, what rather than full or not. Yeah, whether you full or not. You're gonna sit down and go finish eating that food, and you're not gonna get no dessert. Because you're gonna finish eating that. Yeah. So and it comes from what you didn't know where your next food was coming from. So we take that, and so when you eat food like that, and then you continue to eat like that, it wasn't until 2-3 years ago where I was sitting there somewhere and I was like, damn, I'm not even hungry and I'm still eating. Because I had been sitting here like, damn, it was programmed to where my mom had to be, you gotta make a happy plate. And it was a grown ass woman sitting here like, you said you gotta make off your plate. I ain't paying just for nothing, and I'm paying for most of that food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had been programmed to me. And I was sitting there and I was like, I did not have to eat all this if I didn't want to. You know what I mean? And like, I told my mom, I was like, I was sitting here like, realizing I gotta eat all my food. And she was like, bitch, duh. But she's like, why you think like this? It's like, I was like, because like, just growing up, we didn't even know, like, and because we lived in, like, we didn't have a lot of money. My mom, she's like, well, we weren't, and you didn't know where you guys was coming from. Even back then, and my granny chimed in and was like, well, baby, back then, 1 meal was a long way. So, yeah, we know where that was coming from. And I thought about it, and I was like, you're all right. That's probably just passed down like that. People do store your food like that. And then when you go over to years and years like that, you go back to seconds. You go back to third. And that's how you end up eating like that. So I think it's just, like you said, generation.
And to piggyback off what she was saying, when I was really listening to her, like, I felt like I was like listening to my own story. And it's like on the flip side, when you've grown up a certain kind of way, you don't want to be that type of parent. And that's how I am with my kids. Like, the ones who like really know me personally, Jaleesa, Charlize, Dominique, like personally, can attest to me when I say this. My kids are probably one of the most friendliest, lovable kids you gonna ever meet. They like to hug everybody. Yes, they love everybody. But if I told you like my story growing up, I wasn't like that because I was raised hard. My parents separated. And it was like one of the things where it's like, okay, it was on both my parents. It wasn't just my daddy or it wasn't just my mama or anything like that. But it was like I started growing up like experiencing the favoritism, not between my siblings, but just between cousins. The favoritism between just family members or my aunt, they didn't like my dad, so they had their children not wanting to play with us because of their relationship with my dad. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, those Gary kids, don't mess with, don't talk to them. And so I'm just like, dang. And so as I got older, like as a child, I was just like, these hurt my feelings. Mm-hmm. But as I got older, I was like, I don't want my kids to go through this. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I had that mindset before I had kids. And at one point, I never wanted kids. And I never actually like told, like, I'm very transparent with my children. They used to always say, Mom, did you always want kids? No, I didn't lie. Okay. But they know I'm very happy to have them, and they're all a blessing. But even my husband was like, nobody ever knew why I didn't want kids. It was because I was afraid that those generational curses, it was going to follow my children. And my kids going to have to experience that.
Hey world, it's your one and only T Pretty Smile in the building. Now this part of the episode here is brought to you by Gifted by Patience. Now if you want that brand to stand out, okay, that Father's Day card to stand out, or you want an acrylic gift card. Also, Gifted by Patience does custom flyers, invitations, custom resume building, proofreading, and editing. Baby, she covers all bases, okay? All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed our conversation tonight. As y'all know, we had a little chit-chat. Some people fell asleep. He already the snooze, but she had something to say. Y'all know how y'all been on the hitty before that, like, yeah, y'all see folks. But I love conversation with y'all had, like, really good time. Really good conversation. I really learned about all y'all. I really want to do this again with all of y'all. I really enjoy myself. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed our talk too. And as before, like I stated, we have some businesses, but before we shout out our businesses, y'all can catch them at they at. So let's see where y'all can catch them at. So y'all can follow them. Carla, let's go.
Alright. So yeah, y'all can catch me on IG. I know that's where you want to be. But my Instagram is Gotta, it's GOTTA _love_that_ Carla with a C, not a K. Don't get it twisted. Alright, now look, I got a couple businesses. Let me throw them out there real quick.
Don't.
So I do photography. Hey. So y'all can follow me on IG with that at True, and that's TRU, Dreams with the S, Photos DTX. Alright. Hey, I also do shirts. I make shirts. So yeah.
And the next.
Yeah. And then coming in the springtime.
It's your WB.
Yeah. In the springtime. Hey, I'll let y'all know. I got a breast tape line, so y'all want them titties to stay up.
Hey,
teach me how to tape line.
I have no idea.
I got big boobs.
Right, I'm like,
So yeah. For fun. Yeah. Also, I coach basketball. So if y'all got any girls ages 4 through 17, come holler at me.
I love it.
Catch all the businesses, check them out for the photos, basketball, all what she said. It's springtime 2023, get you all of them.
Yeah. Okay, hype man, I'm feeling it.
Okay, I got these black businesses, y'all get with it. That's what we do. Independent here. Okay, next time we're gonna catch everybody in here with black businesses. That's what we're gonna do.
Sorry.
Oh, come on, baby.
Come on, Tia Brightwell at Jacob Behavioral Health Services.
Tell them what you do first. What you do.
She is a therapist for the children of adults.
Oh, therapy in here.
I can refer you to an adult, but I deal with children. So it's Jacob Behavioral Health Services on IG and Facebook.
Nice.
JAKIE.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh yeah, and I do nails, but I don't like the crossing on them.
nails, I do nails on weekends only.
Okay.
I got episode with mental health soon.
Yeah.
Episode soon with mental health. Catch that real soon.
Because that's my expertise right there.
Catch that real soon.
That's what's up.
We gonna read.
That's just for the kids. I love that.
Yes. The Legos that
You can follow. So first of all, I have a business called Stylish by Reed. My son created the name.
Oh, cute.
But in conversation, he was like, "We should be stylish," and I was like, "What?" I really didn't think it wasn't gonna go anywhere. I've been in this business 2 years. It's not easy, no, but I'm still continuing. And then with that business, I made body butters, body scrubs, eczema cream for people that deal with eczema, beard oil for men, custom shirts. Like I work to make like sublimation shirts. I don't know what that is, but like custom shirts in that nature.
What did you say you make for me?
Beard oil. It's like a vitamin E. It's more like vitamin. It's for your like moisture. It's just a vitamin oil really, but it has like it's all everything is naturally made. It's naturally made products. I hand make everything. You can't go buy it at the store. No.
Did you
I make it in my kitchen. So everything is natural. It's allergies. I can take something out, put something in. You know, it's made naturally. So it's fit for each person personally. And then my second business, I just started with my sister. We're going to be cleaning commercial and residential buildings because I have an OCD for cleaning. So I did.
She came over and washed my dishes, y'all. When she was only supposed to be coming out so we could ride here together. Like, why would you wash my dishes?
I
got to her kitchen.
Yeah, I didn't clean it. Why would you do the accent? I'm so used to your kitchen. But I like to clean. It's one of those you like your before after. Like it gives me like I like to see this because I did it. It's like before after, like, and I can say I did it. So it's like I take pride in that, like, and it's clean, like. So I like to clean.
My husband was like, "You wash your dishes?" I was like, "Yeah, because you don't."
She did say that. I do childcare also, but I paused my childcare because I keep having these visions. I have a building, and so I paused from my in-home childcare because it's a building out there that I know that's mine. And this building and this facility. So since I keep seeing this facility, I'm gonna go get it.
All right now.
And then what else? I think that's all I do.
You just said that.
It's Stylish by Reed, but it's spelled STYYLISHHBYREED. So you can follow me at Stylish by Reed, which is on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and then at Jaleesa Reed LLC is also on Facebook. Sweet.
Okay. Come on, Yeller.
I'm Tia. I don't officially have a business, but I make CPNs. And you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at TINKKA. You know, y'all typing.
I got you.
TINKKA _BAYBII. That is Tinker Baby. TINKKA _BAYBII. Thank you.
I just wanted to be known that he needed a rose when CPN was announced. If I would know, we would talk about CPN the whole time. That's all I was saying.
Y'all gonna remake.
Yeah. Come on, Dominique.
Oh, all right. Come on. Well, I have a plus size online boutique.
Yes, the bottom few
Well,
things.
it's not online, but you know, if it's local, it can be, you know, in person. And she needs a plus size. We start at large up to 4X. We will expand as momentary, but that's our focal point at the given moment. You can find it on Facebook if you search, Fashioneek.boutique. You can look at Instagram, find it as Fashioneek Boutique. As well, if you want to be on my personal page, you can go at certified_superstore. Don't ask. I mean, something like that. You can find my personal page, Dominique Jones. You can also see my online at www.fashioneekboutique.spotify.com because it's power to them.
Okay.
But any other ones? I mean, you can. My ID personal is gonna be the Nene. So that's NENEA 1. TikTok is same.
Come on, all of them.
Hey,
Do
all of that. Business cards is on the on my Facebook. It'll reach me. My phone number, my email address is fashioneekbling at, my bad. I'm sorry. So fashioneekbling@gmail.com if you need to contact me by email, and then we can go from there.
I love that. So proud of you. So proud of her. Oh, you looking at me? She looked right at me.
Multiple.
Listen. Oh, you already know. All right. So again, as stated earlier, I'm Patience. I have a business called Gifted by Patience. I feel like anything I do is gifted. And I make shirts. This is a prime example right here. I've had this shirt for 2 years now, so I don't want to fall off. But so all right, so Gifted by Patience. I specialize in custom shirts, custom coasters, ashtrays, rolling trays, everything, dominoes, thank you, chess pieces, all of that good stuff. I also do stationery like business cards, rack cards, banners. Oh, Jesus, everything. I also specialize in proofreading and editing. I specialize in event planning and interior designing. I also have a business in teaching people customer service skills because we need it.
Yes.
Blessings.
And I feel like I feel like all businesses need it, but I'm more so geared towards the Black community because we are looked down on as business owners, and sometimes it will get to us, and we kind of step out of our business mindset, and we be ready to check people. And I feel like there's a way that we can handle these situations, and so I do believe in strong customer service. And then I specialize in creating gift baskets and gift boxes. Back to the custom items like custom car decals, window decals for businesses. Oh Lord, it's a lot. Everything. I do it, y'all. I kid you not. If you name it, I can do it. I can make candles. I can make anything. Give it to me, I'm gonna master it. And I want to say that's pretty much. Of course, that's not it. But it's a lot. You can find me on Instagram, honestly, under Gifted by Patience. And it's spelled just like traditional spelling, GIFTEDBY, and then patience is just like the word, have patience, PATIENCE. And you can find me there on Instagram, or you can go to Facebook. It's Gifted by Patience. TikTok is Gifted by Patience. Or if you want my personal page, it's Patience Robertson without the T. Not Robertson and not Robinson. It's Robertson.
Right.
ROBERSON. No matter which page you message or reach out to, it's me talking to you. I believe in personal interactions. And so you're not going to be talking to a robot. Just give me time to respond. And other than that, that's it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Charlize, and I am a self-taught makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for 7 years now. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Makeup Charlize. That's MakeupSharlese. And I'm mobile. I can come to you for your makeup needs.
Travel to different states.
I can.
Okay, so I'm gonna meet you next week. Wait, do you live here in Dallas?
I don't.
She lives in Houston.
I live in College Station. It's like about an hour and a half from Dallas.
But you travel.
Yeah, we have to do.
I have family that lives here in Dallas. So
She always here. Tell them everything out.
So,
okay. Just me and me.
Your turn.
Henny in the building, as y'all know, niggas just rowdy. Tell y'all what it is. Come on, Henny.
Come on, Photography Studio.
Henny, what you do? Right?
do it, girl.
Come on, Henny.
Go with it.
I can call this for you.
It's in the process.
Okay.
Put in the atmosphere.
What you got cooking?
So excuse me. I'm be doing customs by Smooches. Smooches is from my mom. That's what she always said before she passed away. She don't like to say bye, so she say Smooches. So I'm in the process of learning to make cups, pretty much, and probably learn how to do some t-shirts too.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
we'll do that.
That's
my choice. Go ahead. What's yours? But you get my. Let me see. My Instagram.
Come on, Henny.
You gonna edit out my girl Carla, with the C, not a K.
There you go.
she been giving me extra pushes, and I appreciate it. So I'm gonna give me a B's and stage, but my personal Instagram page is ITS _. Miss Dimples, that's MZDYMPLEZ. Follow me. I'll follow back.
Period.
Shout out to women with their businesses. And 9 in a row. Okay, shout out to Taya right here. Doing this. Real mom.
Come in. I might come with something. Make don't leave my blood. Nah, appreciate y'all for joining in on Real Raw, and hopefully y'all catch us again. But always follow these ladies. If y'all need anything, follow them and catch y'all on the next ladies again. And we out.